in this lecture, I'm going to introduce to you pipe. Just keep in mind, most of the time we just randomly draw without considering the scale, and also because our grades is set to millimeter, is actually quite small. So I would first draw a line according to my 0, and I will draw it 5,000. This is 5 meter. As you can see, this 5 meter is quite a big distance according to our grades. So this is a 5 meter. We can sort of just move it anywhere, and we can sort of see in relation, in comparison, the scale between our grades and 5 meter. So I'm going to now draw some curvy line, which pretty much can be any curved lines. I should use Smart Track, which is already selected, so that when I draw my curved line, I would be able to snap so that the bottoms are in line. So I will draw another curvy line. And just keep in mind that all of those endpoints should be in line. Okay, I have 3 curvy lines here. I'm going to move them a little bit distance from each other. We have our 5 meters, so we sort of know the distance or the scale. So with all 3 of them selected, I'm going to do a loft. And it's a little bit interesting. Look, let's look at the perspective. At this point, I'm not going to be concerned about the shape, and just use this shape. I'm going to do a contour. Select contour and select base point and the direction. The distance, because this is our 5 meter, the distance I would say I could set to 500, which is half of the meter. So I type in 500. So then we generated a contour line. I move the contour line away from its original shape, and for some of the lines that didn't work as well, I just erase them. And with all these contour lines that I have, I'm going to do a pipe. So this feels like a sculpture, or maybe if it's tall enough, people can walk underneath. So let's construct the pipe. We go to the pull-down menu, Solid, and select Pipe. Select Curve to construct the pipe, and the radius. I think the radius I could use maybe 100, so that we will have in diameter 200 millimeter tubing. That's the beginning. And the end I could even select a different, or key in a different number, like maybe 160. Press enter. So then we create a pipe. If we just press enter to repeat the command and keep doing the same thing, and basically very simple, just press enter and enter and enter, and we could very quickly construct a whole series of pipe. Okay, so let's say we're happy with all of this. That's pretty much the pipe. which that we generated from curve and the curvy surface and did a contour and eventually made a pipe out of it. Pipe is quite useful because you can create a lot of interesting designs with rhythm using pipe. And pipe is a solid, it's no longer a surface, it's a solid.